Hello everyone, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy. Very happy to have you at my channel today. I have been gone for a long time. I need to explain my absence. Some of you may have, not all of you keep up with my community tab up on YouTube. You can get to it when you're at the channel, just scroll up at the top, there's like tabs up at the top, and community is off to the right. And so when you click that community tab, I put posts in there. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. When it comes up in your subscription feed. So do be sure to check in that if you see me gone for a while. So, oh my goodness, what a week and a half. It was really rough. So I do have permission to express to you exactly what happened. And so I will be doing that here in just a moment. But for those of you that are brand new to my channel, please be sure to click that lovely subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this button as well, so you can help it to get out to other people that might be in need. So this is going to be the December monthly reading for whichever zodiac sign you chose. Each will have the same introduction, so if you're going to go check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs for additional information, then please be sure to just, fast forward through through this on the next video. Oh my, sorry about that noise. Oh my guys, so Friday after Thanksgiving, I got a call from a nurse at the hospital in the trauma room indicating that my presence was needed at the hospital. So as a typical Piscean that I am, I immediately was like, all right, no problem. I will be there. I'm on my way. The hospital was about 40 minutes from me, so it took me about 45 minutes to get there. Discovered that this person whom I'm healthcare power of attorney for had been brought in because they thought they were having a heart attack, which as it turns out they were. And they also dealt with, at the exact same time, kidney issues, pneumonia, and as it turns out, the flu. After coding once, they ended up in the ICU, coded it a second time during a heart procedure. And so they spent 6 days in the ICU, and then they were moved to a regular room, at which point we discovered that this person also had the flu. And I was starting to exhibit some symptoms of it, so I was given some meds, sent on my way, came home, was sick for a few days after. So it was just this culmination of a lot of things. They are well, they are at home, I am well, I am here. So I truly, truly want to thank each and every one of you for being so patient, waiting for me to come back, for all the wonderful emails that I received from each and every one of you. For those of you that have donated to the channel in my absence, I've not yet had a moment to be able to respond, but I will be shortly. So thank you very much for your donations as well. So this is going to be the monthly for December. Please keep in mind that the energy can extend beyond that time, or if you're ever drawn back to this video at a later date, it may be your reading then. Just a forewarning that during the month of December and January, I'm also working another job at the same time as doing YouTube. So some of the uploads for YouTube may be sporadic. For those of you that are on Patreon, you shouldn't see much of a disruption there. But I just wanted to make you guys aware that there may be some sporadic uploads, over the next couple of weeks. So just to give you a forewarning. Thank you very much for being a part of my soul tribe and for being up here on the channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you also for showing me that you value me and through your encouragement in email. Thank you so much. So have a beautiful December, and I wish each and every one of you good health, happiness, and peace. Bye-bye. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your December 2019 reading. I know we're partway into December. I appreciate your patience considering the circumstances. Thank you very much. Now Aquarius, we had a message come out with the pre-shuffle, some cards that came out, but I also received an intuitive message indicating that there's an Aquarius out there that's really struggling to kind of come out of their shell. They're very extroverted, but for some reason, this Aquarius appears to be feeling very much not like themselves. You know, they're kind of hiding behind closed doors. They're sort of, trying to figure out what they want to do with their life or what they want to do about a particular situation, and yet they're not coming forward to express themselves towards other people. And you're feeling a sense as if your tongue has been tied, so to speak, that you cannot seem to move forward. And we're going to take a couple cards on that. But it feels like somebody is really struggling right now. It feels like this person has been through some sort of trauma. Either somebody's passed away, or there's been a loss of a very strong relationship, something of that nature. This person just really feels as if they cannot... It's like they're so depressed they cannot seem to get out of their home, out of their apartment, wherever it is that they're living. They're having trouble getting up in the morning. Okay, some advice cards for this person, please. So for the one person that I'm excuse me, for the one person that I'm seeing, that I'm visually seeing them in this state, these are the cards that we received as advice cards for you. So we have the Page of Swords. So there is going to be somebody in your immediate surroundings, probably a friend or somebody of that nature, who's going to step forward, and they are going to express something to you verbally that helps you to come out of the state that you're currently in. It's like this person is going to know exactly what it is to say. They're going to know exactly what you're going through without you even having to express it. It's almost like this friend suddenly realizes that the extroverted Aquarius, who's usually always out and about, is suddenly quiet, is suddenly, hidden behind the scenes somewhere, and this friend seeks you out. So they're going to say something that's going to help you, and it's exactly what you need to hear at this precise moment for this person. Also, with this Ace of Cups, I feel like the message that's going to be coming towards you is going to help you to realize that there are wonderful things in your life, that there are wonderful people in your life that help you through and bring you a sense of peace. Now, with the Eight of Cups, you may be feeling this urge and this sense that you need to move away from something that's no longer serving you in order to pursue either a passion or a goal or something of that nature, something that makes your heart happy. I feel like you're going to be starting some sort of new hobby or starting some sort of new venture, new creative venture, and you're kind of going out on your own. It's like you're starting brand new. And then with the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a harsh truth given to you, this person who's kind of sitting around and feeling as if they cannot be themselves, feeling like they cannot open up, feeling like they cannot move forward. I feel like some sort of harsh truth is going to come forward, kind of shake you out of everything, and you're going to recognize that there's no need for you to be in that state. All is good. You're moving in a good, positive direction. So, don't lose hope. Now, for Aquarius, look what else we got. We got another message for you. We haven't even gotten to the December one yet. So here we have why, healing family issues, justice, and our Page of Wands. So this is going to be for a collective group of you that, in some way, shape, or form, the message that came out in our pre-shuffle is going to apply to you. Somebody may be wondering, Why did a difficult circumstance happen in your life? Perhaps you've been dealing with, a lot of financial trouble, and suddenly there's, something else that's piled on top of you. Or, you may have been dealing with some job troubles or some relationship troubles or some friend troubles or some health issues. And you may be sitting there questioning, why did the universe, why did your higher power, whatever your belief system is, why was this allowed in my life? And there may be a little bit of self-pity here. Definitely not a state that you want to stay in. In this particular card, we see a person reaching for a book, trying to gain knowledge, trying to gain wisdom, seeking a specific purpose. Sometimes a purpose isn't known to us. Sometimes a purpose will not be revealed until much later. So try not to stay stuck in that feeling of needing to know precisely why something has happened. Then we have healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Some of you may be dealing with some family issues right now, especially around the holidays, that you're trying to maneuver through. And there may be some communication issues, or there may be some issues surrounding that family connection that's making you a little bit on edge and may be affecting your romantic life as well. So do take a look at that, figure out what needs to be healed, what needs to be forgiven, and work on correcting that now before it gets any worse. Then we have the Justice card. Something is tremendously out of balance. Tremendously out of balance. Perhaps you're not looking at a part that you have played in a situation, or you feel like your partner or your friend or your family member or your boss is not looking at their part that they have played in a difficult situation. This person is ready to attack if need be, is very defensive, but yet has closed off their eyes to what they're seeing, and that's this imbalance, this injustice. And so it's real important that if you're dealing with some people issues, it's real important, Aquarius, that you stop and pause and take responsibility for any of your actions. You have no control over another person's actions or how they respond or whether they take responsibility for their own, but you can take responsibility for yours. And in doing so, it will help to even out the scales. If you put good out, good will come back to you. It's karmic balance here, karmic justice. And the Page of Wands tells me that you're going to get some brilliant creative idea coming soon that's going to just totally delight you, fill you with enthusiasm, and help you to move in a beautiful new direction. All right. Aquarius, let's see what we've got going on for you for December. Bad shuffling. Sorry about that, Aquarius. All right, we're going to split the deck into 3. And we're going to do our Kimmy's typical 9-card spread here. Loving this. To overlap just a little in order to make sure everything shows in the screen here. Because of my wonderful little eagle feather. All right. Strength, 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 strength. So strength tells me, Aquarius, that, you've been going through kind of a difficult cycle, possibly something that's happened over and over again, a little bit of a never-ending story for you, and this could be in any area of your life. I do see that you are going to be getting out of that here, moving forward into the future with our Emperor, so there's not any large cause for concern here. In this particular strength card, somebody is masking the hurt, masking the difficulties, masking the struggles by showing their courageous side, showing a side of themselves that it's like, I can overcome this situation. I am an overcomer. Sometimes it's kind of like this, you know, have you ever seen the quote? You sometimes see like a lion walking alone, or you see a person walking alone, and it talks about, you know, the greatest, you never know how strong you are until you have to walk alone. And in this particular strength card, we see the Empress. We don't see an actual lion. We see a lion's head. It's like a hat she's wearing. And so it, when I've got other cards that show a couple, for instance, here, like with the ten of Cups, I may read it as, you know, two people. But in this particular circumstance, what I'm feeling is, I'm feeling this is you, Aquarius. This is you having gone through a difficult cycle, having overcome it, still in that process of showing people that you can thrive through adversity, that you can thrive through difficult circumstances, and, you know, still going through that here in the month of December. So when I read a 9-card spread, these typically are the past. It's any time prior to this reading. This is the present, a little bit before this reading, a little bit after this reading, and during that same time. And this is the future. So we're looking at, you know, end of December into January sort of time frame. If at any given point in time you're drawn back to this, it could be your reading then, though. So we start out here in the past with this beautiful Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups can have to do with the love situation, or it could speak of family. Regardless, it speaks of a time when there's been harmony, where there's been peace, where there's been happiness, where there's been love, where there's been this sense of security, this sense of togetherness, this sense of acceptance for who you are individually, this overall sense of comfort. So in the past, you weren't in this state of constantly overcoming, constantly feeling like you were having to thrive through a difficult, albeit confusing situation as well. And yet here you were in a state of peace at one point in time. But it looks like that cycle kind of came to an end with our World card here. And when we look at our Strength card coming after, this sense of peace got a little bit shook up for you, Aquarius. I'm feeling one of you may have gotten into a car wreck. That caused a great deal of strain, both, you know, health-wise, financially, may have caused a strain on your relationships. That's not for everybody. That's just one of you. But whatever this cycle is, whatever this is that came along, this wonderful time of peace came to, let's say, a momentary pause, because you are going to be moving out of that, despite the fact that we still have you persevering. We have the battle-wounded warrior persevering. So it will be all right, Aquarius, but you still have a little bit of strain going through this month. So this beautiful cycle of togetherness and wonderful times, comfort, peace comes to an end, and you look back and you say, where did this go? Because see how she's got her eyes closed, and she's almost meditating, praying, something of that nature, in order to gain peace and strength. So there's some sadness I see in the face of the world in this particular reading. Looking back at the loss of the comfort and the peace and saying, where did it go? Why did it occur? And then with our Knight of Pentacles, you close yourself off to relationships. You close yourself off to letting people get very close to you. You close yourself off from allowing yourself to get close to anything that may hurt you. You stop, you pause, and you say, never again will I lose that peace. I'm going to overcome this. Never again will I lose that feeling of comfort, because I'm going to overcome this. And then here we see you on the victory lap, getting beyond this sense of feeling like you're in constant persevering mode. You're getting your groove back, Aquarius. You're getting your mojo back. There was another sign that had that this month. You're moving forward towards victory. Not quite there yet, but on your way. On your way, victory lap. We also have the King of Wands here. So you're probably looking at the situation saying, okay, well, how can I take action? What do I need to do from this point in order to get my life in order to overcome this struggle, this trial? And this could have been anything. It could have been relationships, could have been job, could have been health, could have been anything. But it's you saying, okay, I'm going to take action now. I feel like I'm getting my strength back. I feel like I'm getting my confidence back. Things are moving in a positive direction. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I recognize that I'm not too far from actually coming to a point where I am in control of my life. I am in control of my situation. I am in control of the direction I'm moving in. We'll address this in a minute. We're going to look at our future cards, and then I'm doing this a little bit differently for you, Aquarius, because we're coming back to our Page of Cups last for you. Normally I start in the center, but so moving forward, somebody comes your way with the Knight of Cups. Somebody very romantic and charming and sweet and caring. They're looking at you, Aquarius, in a very adoring light, because our Knight is looking back at these two cards. They see you in this, I don't want to use victorious. They see you in a very positive light. They think that you're going far in your life. They see you in this kind of, it's like rosy colored glasses. Look, they look at you and they just see this person that to them is in an elevated status in their life. So they may see you as being, having the potential for fame, or having the potential for growth within your company, or growth in some area of your life. This person sees inside of you that which you have tried to hide but display in a different way. And they see what's in you as being the same as what you're showing other people. What you feel you're showing to other people that is not really what you have internally, but that you're presenting yourself as, is exactly what this person sees you. They see you in very high regard. Very high regard. They're coming towards you to express something in a very positive light. It'll make you very happy. So if this is work, you may be given a promotion or a new job. If this is something, with regards to love, this could be somebody coming forward and saying, hey, I'm interested in you. Would you like to get together and go out on a date? And here you are, Aquarius. Our battle-worn warrior. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, more than just what's gone on in December, more than what's gone on in November. You've been through a lot in your lifetime. I don't care how old you are. You've been through a lot. It's weighed itself on you. It's weighed on you. There are worries and fears that weigh on you, but yet you're coming out the victor. You're coming out from this perseverance situation, slowly moving your way forward. The Chariot usually moves fast, but I'm feeling it's moving slow, especially with our Knight of Pentacles here. So coming out the victor, to the point where you're going to be in complete control of your emotions, complete control of your life, complete control of your direction. 2020 is looking very lovely for you. Here you sit in the center of all of this right now is the Page of Cups. Now, this could be a person in your life, or this could be you. If this is a person in your life, it's somebody who's, you know, opening up a little bit to you, coming towards you, a very low level, kind of in a playful, flirty sense. Not really showing their vulnerable side with you, but kind of trying to keep it on a friendly level. Yet they have an interest in you. But since this is at the center of our spread, and I'm sensing a very large change in your life, moving very, very slowly, I feel like this is you, Aquarius. I feel like this is you when interacting with other people. You don't want to let them in too much. You've gotten beyond this sense of the Knight of Pentacles, where you stop and you don't let anybody in at all. And you're starting to open up to people a little bit more. You're starting to tell them about your long-range plans. You're starting to tell them about your dreams, but only a little bit. It's like you don't want to let everybody in entirely yet, because you're not fully at that point of strong confidence. You're moving in that direction. You're moving in a direction where, you know, you will allow people to see you, the overcomer that has achieved much, that is moving in a beautiful direction. I like it. I like it. I like it, Aquarius. Boy, I think yours has been the longest reading so far. Okay. Advice for Aquarius, please. December 2019. Advice for Aquarius. Serendipity. Serendipity. You're going to be in the right place at the right time for this, whatever this is. If this is a work opportunity or love opportunity or something of that nature, you're going to be in the right place at the right time. Don't question it. Just go with the flow when it occurs. You'll recognize it. Now let's see what's going on with regards to love for you for December. Those of you looking for dedicated love readings, they're over on Patreon. Ooh. Okay. Like I said, you're just starting to open up. Previously cut off, just starting to open up. You're being told it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe. That's why we see you starting to open up to people here with the page. Now we also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be any number of things. If you are dealing with a love issue related to children, you will know that this reading is for you. Unfortunately, we're not given much more information other than that, but it does appear that these children are happy and healthy and safe. And so hopefully that it is of help and comfort to someone. All right, Aquarius, for those of you that are looking for the extended reading on this particular reading, it gets very specific once we start drilling down to clarifying cards. So we may find in the extended that this goes entirely via love, or this goes entirely via courier. There's, you know, no way for me to fully know that until we start pulling cards. So for those of you that are looking for the extended, it's over on Vimeo, link down below. For those of you that want dedicated love readings, over on Patreon. Have an absolutely beautiful December, Aquarius. Well done. You are on your way. It's moving a little bit slower than you would like, but you are on your way. It's looking good towards the future. So remain strong. You're an overcomer. See you again soon.